My whole life I felt like a stepchild in school, at home, and especially in music and rap. Like 7th grade, I got in a fight with some guy because he said, "You don't belong on the basketball court," which he was right. I'm trash. 8th grade, I tried out for drama club. I got in and got kicked out within an hour because she said I was too hyper. 9th grade, they wouldn't let me join band class because I couldn't read music. But I still had the passion, and I'm on 2 instruments now, picking up a 3rd. But when all that happened, I said, fuck them. I didn't let none of that shit stop me from doing anything that I wanted to do.
Art support.
I mean, we live in a society where a lot of people are followers and they can't, make their set opinions. Like, I have friends going to college for stuff that their parents want them to go for, and they're not even happy or anything, but they're just trying to please them, and in the long run, like, I mean, what's gonna be there? Your parents die and you're just stuck there, like, paying debt for something that you didn't even want to learn in the first place. So I just try to tell people to just think for themselves, and they'll be way happier in the long run.
Believe it or not, it's something I respect about you as well. You're not afraid to be yourself. And a lot of artists haven't learned in this game that you will go further being yourself than being what you think is in the moment.
Yeah, and then that's when you get stuck, and
exactly,
niggas is gross.
Yeah,
and you see it all the time.
Try to tell the kids, like, fuck it, start being yourself.
People want something to believe in, and it could either be positive or negative, but it's just how you carry yourself. If you carry yourself as if, if you carry yourself like, just with those leader qualities, like, I don't need to listen to anyone. I'm going to do this. I believe it. Some people be like, oh, well, shit, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
I
guess I don't have to be a part of this box.
And that's how a lot of the greats are, I guess, which I just know the similar qualities. They're themselves no matter what. And some people need that.
Did you know that you would get here where you are right now?
Oh, yeah. I told everything that's kind of happened, I've told people like 12 years ago. And people didn't expect it because they're looking at face value. Like, they don't know what I know. They don't know my full potential. Y'all don't know what I'm going to be doing in 3 years. I know what the fuck I'm going to be doing in 3 years. I know what I'm going to be doing in 6 months. But some people can only judge you based off what you've already done. So, like, when I would tell people, like, hey, I'm going to get a Grammy, and I'm saying this around the Goblin time, people are like, ooh, this nigga is tripping, right? But I'm like, oh, you guys don't know what I'm capable of and what I have planned for the next 4 years. It's crazy. I think it kind of made me not judge as much.
This is really us together. Like, we chose to do this. This is not no higher powers. Like, I know what this nigga does. There's no one coming around giving this nigga ideas. He gets with his niggas and really do what I do.
When you're not afraid to be you, you're comfortable. When you're comfortable with yourself, you don't have that much hate in your heart, and you're not that quick to judge. And when you're not that quick to judge, you're open to more things. When you're open to more things, you're not ignorant. And when you're not ignorant, racism doesn't exist. I've worked with people where it's like, yo, what if we do this? And then they already edit in their head, and then they're like, oh, someone said no to something like that before, so I don't know. Well, this way. And I'm like, bro, get out the gutter. Worst come to worst, it's a no, but let's at least try and then fail. Man, we had so many different ideas that didn't work, and it's okay, because all of that got us to this one end result that doesn't even have anything to do with it, but you just learn along the way. And I'm probably talking in circles, but just having people there that's like, it, let's try that is... Let's try it.
Like, as a writer, I hate throwing writing away.
I don't know, dude. You could come back to it. Like, I don't get married to things. Like, it's like, oh, no, this will work better here. You know, it's okay to move on and switch things up and come back to it later. I started See You Again. That came out 2017. I started that in 2014, right when I first met Callie. Gone Gone Thank You off of Igor. That original beat and drum pattern was for Wolf. Sometimes I'm not ready for things like, sometimes I'm just not there yet. I wore all black 3 weeks ago to an event, and it was nice. And I was like, I'll do that probably in 2 years and really dive into it.
That's definitely what it's for. It's for
You said
clicks.
something that you said they get the quick little thing, and then it dies. I always say that about, I see it happen to a lot of artists. I see it happen to clothes, fit, all of it. And I'll always bring up the Von Dutch Ed Hardy thing. Especially with like clothes, because I'm in the clothes world, and it's just crazy. Like, you hottest, like you were the baddest bitch for a night. Then it's gone because people chase that. Like, oh, people like this, let's make 5 million. And it's like, no, just make that and then move the fuck on. I'm always in it for the long run. I respect people who's in it for the long run and who make what they like.